taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut, season off top, you stop breathing.
So this will be the appetizer for now our final topic of the night and the final card in the card everyone is looking forward to. I know I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, it feels like a boxing holiday. I'm getting Thurman, Pacquiao, White, Rivas energy. How about you? Like this a boxing day Saturday?
Like pretty much. I mean, I support Devin Haney. So this is the fight. Like I wanted to see ever since Lomachenko pulled that fuck shit like 4 years ago. You know,
let's get into it. We'll talk about Lomachenko Haney first because that's what everybody want to get on.
Yeah. Yeah. So
and then after that, we'll do the rest of the card and
right.
Might hit the co-main as last.
But yeah, so if people don't know the story of Haney Lomachenko, 4 years ago, Lomachenko had 3 of the belts, and Haney had the other one. And in the WBC mandated Lomachenko, he had to fight Haney, but Lomachenko didn't want to do that. Lomachenko said hid behind the franchise shit. He pulled a Canelo, and
didn't he ask for the franchise too? He petitioned for it.
He did. He sure did.
Yeah. That was sucker shit.
And got it. And while Devin Haney was elevated to being the true WBC champion, but Devin Haney got the jokes, the email jokes, this and that. He was email champion. And the WBC kind of stripped him twice, too, because for some bullshit, too. For the bullshit, they stripped him once and they gave it back to him. Like, the WBC was playing with that man's career. And no one was really putting no respect on Haney's name. Even though Haney was trying to fight the man and try to fight the best out there. And then Lomachenko, of course, he caught the vapors. The boxing gods punished him by making him lose to Teofimo. And he didn't have no rematch clause, so he couldn't get the belts back quick. And then Teofimo and then Kambosos, 6-0. And then both these guys didn't want to fight Haney because
real quick before that, Loma also WBC franchise. He went to the WWE convention, asked for the franchise to give Haney the quote unquote email belt.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Nigga, like, oh my God. He literally just told that whole story, bro. Like, literally, this is what you did. This nigga popped in. He put in fucking Lord of the Rings 1. He put in 2. And he put in 3. You come in here and you say, hold on, wait. Check this out. You take out Lord of the Rings 3 and you put in the first disc, nigga. That's exactly what you just did right now.
I used the bathroom. I didn't hear it. My bad.
I didn't even know you was going. Oh, God. But yes, Pilot, yeah, he petitioned the WBC belt and got his bullshit belt.
My fault, bro.
Yeah, continue, Pat.
Yeah, and then Haney, of course, beat Kambosos, who's Kambosos, once he got the belts, nigga decided that him and Lou DiBella decided like, you know what, why do we have to face Haney? And then Kambosos got full of himself, and this nigga's IG was a whole bunch of bullshit. I am the lion. This blah blah blah
the
blah.
Emperor. Like nigga thought he was an anime villain. Like sit your ass down.
Yeah, bro was wilding with the belts, and then he got his face jabbed off. Hold
on, wait. You gotta say. Meanwhile, since you already setting it up, you gotta go. Meanwhile, Lomachenko was on the hard rebuilding journey of stopping and trying to defeat Teofimo's leftovers.
Yeah, he brutalized Nakatani, but then he struggled hard against Jermaine Ortiz. He didn't win that fight.
No, you forgot Comey. Like
you got Comey.
Oh yeah.
You got to get the leftovers. Their props, nigga. Chill.
Yeah, his fake Roy Jones. Oh, come on, stop it for him, but he couldn't stop him.
Yeah.
You know what? I because I hated that fight because Comey was just taking a beating and the referee wouldn't stop that damn fight. But Comey, he
look. If the ref don't stop you from beating somebody's ass, I'm from the old school where you're not beating that person's ass enough. Like, it's like you need to beat somebody's ass where they come across like. A nigga breaking up the fight between a man and a woman.
Right.
That's how the ass whooping needs to be, where it's like you let the chick mouth off and she's beating the nigga ass, slapping him. And the dude is just like, yo, chill, bitch, chill. That's my face, chill. Then he's like, God damn it, mother. And he's like, bow. Like, this nigga's just like, oh shit, oh no, wait. Y'all gotta stop this. He might hurt her. Like, yeah. If you trying to stop the fight, that's what you need to do. Like, I don't know what it is. You motherfuckers need to watch some goddamn old De La Hoya fights, some Leia Ali fights, and just know that you could run your combos on a guy against the ropes. You practice throwing 20-punch combos and burn out anyway. Do that on a person and fucking get the fight stopped. Don't fucking just pop. Look, if you're not Roy Jones, you're not gonna get the ref to stop somebody on pop shotting. Mm-hmm. Like that's just it. So yeah, kill that. And I hope I don't see that shit Saturday.
You're not gonna see it. You're not gonna see that.
Like you motherfuckers better throw them goddamn hands on the. Excuse me, sir. Do you think you could stop this one-sided massacre? No, nigga, do it your damn self. You got gloves on.
Right, exactly. Fuck? And then Lomachenko, I mean, right now, Lomachenko's like 34. You know, he's getting up there in age, though. But Lomachenko was never, and Lomachenko still walked around thinking he never lost the fight. He was like, I sleep good at night. I never lost a fight.
You keep saying that.
Yo, that nigga give me Darchinian vibes, yo.
No, but at least when Darchino was a mean motherfucker, though.
Yeah, like Loma want to be like, Loma wants to be liked, but he wants to be a liked asshole. And it's like you got to be a different type of asshole to be likable. Like he's doing the whole asshole shit wrong. Like,
and someone who's actually been around him and actually talked to him, like I can say right now, that motherfucker has a vibe. Like he don't give a shit like motherfuckers be talking about.
He don't care. Yeah, he's 35 years old. He's 35 and he
like TRB. You know, like he say, hey, you know, Usyk, you talk to the fans, take pictures. This motherfucker would just be like, he has this bored, nonchalant look at his face. He look right through you.
Top Rank has to clean it up because they feel his energy. Like, dude, you could feel people's energy through the TV. Yeah. Through the fucking music, through all that shit, you could feel Lomachenko has this whole condescending, I'm too good to be here fucking vibe. I've never lost this type shit, and it's just like okay. But let me go into the comments real quick first.
Yeah, we got a few.
Yeah, let me see. Shout outs to Chris Brand. What it do? Haney will end Loma Chicken. Yes, he will. Inshallah.
Yeah. That's so random. I'm so sorry.
What's so random? What happened? Like I'm
inshallah.
I mean, shit. Like the ring game worldwide. Like shout out to the Muslim brothers out there. I mean, Muslim brothers and sisters. Yo,
salami, eggs, and bacon, my niggas.
I mean, So yeah, Haney will end Loma Chicken, inshallah. Rax, what it do? Yo, what's up, guys?
What's good?
Comey fight was sad. Yes. I think the only fight Saturday night was Roberto Duran versus Joppy.
Yeah, that was a horrible.
That was fucking sad. Oh my god.
SRO versus Camacho.
Who?
Sugar Ray fight.
Oh, Sugar Ray never took it. You know, because he asked for that ass whooping.
Yeah. He asked for that, and he asked for the Terry Norris one before that.
Yeah, exactly. So I can't really.
But see, the thing is, like, Sugar Ray Leonard, age-wise and deterioration, he shouldn't have been there, but is nowhere near as bad as you're talking about Roberto Duran fighting Joppy. Yeah. A guy, Joppy, dude, whose prominence came to be in like the late 90s.
Tito ruined
early 2000s.
Tito ruined his ass.
And bro, look, Roberto Duran was fighting a guy that Trinidad fought. When you see how the gap in age and years.
Yeah, and that was
that's super sad, nigga. Somebody who is the best fighter from the 70s should not even be fighting somebody in the middleweight.
In the late 90s of all.
In the late 90s, nigga.
Yeah, that's wild.
Like, just to put it out there, but keeping it moving, that was sad. Android, I have a strange feeling Haney somehow gets a stoppage against Haney. Wait,
you must be Lomachenko somehow gets a stoppage against Haney, Android.
No, I think he said Haney on Loma.
No, wait, he's saying it. He said Haney twice.
No, but there's a comment before. He's against Loma, so he's picking Haney to stop Loma. Which now I have to ride with Andrew, and that would be my prediction. But
I know it doesn't work this way, but he's overdoing. He keeps saying he wants to make a statement. Loma has a chin and a half, though.
He's saying Haney will stop Loma. I might pick that in a different way too, but
then Haney will dog walk the overrated Great White Hope respectfully. And this is the thing.
Yo, honestly, Loma is finna piece up Haney and put him in his place, yo.
He can land. No, he can land. No, I'm thinking Loma's old 35, but he can land sneaky shit inside. That's
but we gotta chill with this whole old shit. There's been niggas who've been at that age and still
lightweight. I mean, the lower weight, the older you are, right? I mean, I'm just saying, 35 at lightweight is not a spring chicken. That's all. 35.
I mean, this motherfucker had that many fights.
Yeah, he had that many, but he's at what 400 amateurs, right, or some shit.
Yeah, I mean,
it's 400 now.
Something like some made up number.
That nigga had 400 amateur fights. Why didn't he go pro?
I thought Golovkin had like 300. It's more than that. Like
after 20 and you knocking niggas out, when you be like, yo, let me just go pro.
Supposedly he was 396-1, and he ended up getting that one back. But I don't know. I don't know how much I believe that. But
I've always heard 50 was a good number for amateur.
What was he doing? Fighting in niggas' basements? He was fighting in niggas' basements. He was counting them shits.
No, I feel like that's a little fabricated, but I mean, I'm sure he's one of the best amateurs. I'm sure, but I don't know.
I could believe it. This dude, like, if Golovkin has 300, I could believe somebody else said, what? Fuck it, I'll get 400.
One loss and you already got 2 in the pros. I mean, I'm just saying, one loss and you already got double that in the pros in less than 20 fights.
True.
I mean, but if you're that nice as an amateur, why wouldn't you go pro?
Just to give you some clarity, just to give you some Lomachenko's career. Yeah, Lomachenko had a long amateur career. He has gold medals, but then also even before he turned pro, he was in something called the World Series of Boxing, which allows you to do pro style bouts. So technically, he had the pro experience because he had like 10 of these fights or more than that before he actually turned pro. Because those weren't amateur fights.
Yeah,
they were.
Usyk had the same thing.
Yeah, Usyk had the same thing.
And when you're on that level in the amateurs world class level, like 2 Olympic gold medals,
yeah, you got 2 gold medals.
You pretty much fought every style.
Everything you can, yeah.
Unless you're literally grabbing a motherfucker from goddamn the darkest, deepest jungles in the world. And some fucking what's that shit that used to come on Spike TV, Deadliest Warrior? Unless you're doing some shit like that, like if you done got 2 gold medals, you done pretty much fought everything you to fight. Like,
2 gold medals.
The only thing is after the first 4 years, like after the first gold medal, now you're in your 20s fighting kids. Like, yeah.
You're like that nigga who damn. You keep coming to the damn high school picking up chicks like that are damn seniors and you already graduated a year or 2 ago. You got your whip. Like, yo, let the other niggas in high school eat, be like, yo, why you why you coming through spinning the block like nigga?
I ain't gonna lie. I used to dirty Mac when I was talking to some younger girl. I was just like, freshman year, I'm hanging up some 20-year-olds.
Dude, look, if you're in high school, you got the pass because you're in high school. Like, I don't care, like senior, freshman, whatever the fuck. You're in high school. Yeah. But once you graduate high school, my nigga, why you
leave them kids alone?
Grab the niggas chicks. Like, nah, like, and that's just, and I'm sorry not to go, because we be making the rants.
Yeah, not
with the damn boxing.
Don't go down the R. Kelly rabbit hole, nigga.
Yeah, but no. I feel like it's the perfect analogy what King P saying. Like, the niggas who out there doing 2 gold medals, you're doing 8 years. You end up getting to a point where you're fighting, you're fucking 28, 27, 26, fighting niggas who's like 16, 17 years old.
Yeah, you're fighting 18,
19. But I mean, like, Loma's a Hall of Famer. I think he's a little overrated too, but I mean, he's the quickest fighter to ever win 2 or 3 division champs, like in 10 fights. Like he moved fast, like Keyshawn,
He better with 400 amateur fights, nigga, 2 gold medals.
I'll give him that at the very least as a pro, but I mean,
dude, honestly, Loma been on point, but he tapped out at 135.
He's too small for one. I mean, I know he got 2.
No. He's not too small for 135. He can't go to 130. He is who he is at 135. We're not gonna give him this because that's what they want to hear. He's too small. He
unified belts.
I'm not accepting that because in the amateurs he fought at 140. So
that's true.
And this is the thing. I don't accept it when JoJo Diaz at 135 they say he's too small. I'm like, no, he grew into the division. He's just not as strong at 135.
I mean,
he maxed out.
I mean, with JoJo. With JoJo, he ate and drank himself out of the division. So,
and that's why even if you do that, if you go that route, even if you have to eventually move up and you've been training all your life, if you're at that division and you're taking fights and you can hurt somebody, nigga, you in that division. Like,
well, I mean,
you're not too small.
Loma picked up, 2 or 3 belts,
like how we look saying he too small when he's a unified champ?
Because look at some of these other lightweights. Like these other lightweights are fucking huge. You know what I mean? Like Jermaine Ortiz and them niggas. They're tall. They're big.
Nakatani, okay. Tio had some big leftovers. Them leftovers were huge. He had some fucking goddamn T-bone steaks in that leftover. He had fucking Cheesecake Factory leftovers, nigga.
Not trying to hear these excuses.
So yeah, we're not trying to hear these excuses.
Let me ask King P a question. King P, what excuse do you think could be more used if Haney just dog walks Loma, beats Loma? Would it be age or size?
Both. They'll say he's too old.
They'll say both, right?
Because they're already bringing up Haney's tweet from like 5 years ago.
Too old, too old.
Where he said Loma's too old, too slow. So they're going to use that against him now.
And that's 5 years ago, like motherfucker, like come on, like you see this the stupid shit they try to hang their hat on. Like remember what they were taking Loma off one of the pound for pound list. Like they know what they're doing.
Like, Haney's saying that he not like that's not to discredit Haney. That's not to discredit.
He's saying it when he's compared to himself.
Yeah, exactly. He's saying he's too small, too small for me.
Exactly.
Don't try to use that.
Lomachenko's still a top 5 lightweight. Like, nah, he gonna get his respect. And Android, you keep saying the betting lines. What is the odds for this fight? Like, you fucking degenerate gambling ass niggas.
You got Pat. I know Pat's the line man.
So right now, looking at overall, the money line is Lomachenko is the underdog at plus 205.
And I think this is the first time ever.
Haney is minus 280. Now, if we're doing method of victory, for Haney to win a decision is minus 155. So Haney to KO him is plus 650. A draw is plus 1600. Lomachenko points decision is 330, and KO is plus 800.
Hold on, what was Loma decision again?
Plus 330.
So they think that could happen though. Those odds don't seem bad though. Like hold on, I enjoy it. You really think those odds are wide?
I mean, it's a 50-50 fight. I mean,
it's not no fucking 50-50 fight.
Okay, that's
the odds,
they're basically making
it pretty even. The odds seem pretty even.
No, like
57-43, like 50, like 50-60. No, it's not 60-40, but it ain't 50-50.
I think it is 60-40, really.
It is, but I mean, for some probably don't.
You would say this is 70-30?
I'm picking Haney, so
I see, Andrew, you've been rocking with us too long, man. This ring game, dude. We don't do 0.5s, nigga. We don't do 0.5s. Because you can't say it's too wide at 3-1, and then when I say what it should be, you're like 2.5. Like, no, nigga, like, no. You gotta say, if you would have said 2, I would have said, all right, okay, cool. But you can't say 2.5 like you really moved the needle. Nah. Like you still my dude, but come on, bro. Like with a Haney win, $100 wins you $30. Cause niggas know Haney gonna win this shit.
Yeah. So and also with first of all, I love the energy from both the Blood, Sweat, and Tears specials. Like those were well produced. Gotta make sure I mention that.
Those M's so quick.
Probably the best behind the scenes shit we've had this year.
I mean, those M's so fucking quick. I'd be watching those 20-some minutes and it's done. I'm like, it's done already? I mean, that's a good thing. I feel like this, it's not a chore to get through. It's still
you don't want to be a chore to get through.
Exactly. And they're giving you more of the training and the footage, and I don't know, it was just a good breath of fresh air. Like Showtime focuses on the same guys a little too much. Mm-hmm. So when you finally get some new people, you're like, oh, thank you.
It was even. It was like, I feel it was a little bit more Loma, and maybe one of the episodes there was a little bit more Loma, but the other one there was a little bit more Haney, So it was.
And that's fine when you have 2 episodes. It was perfect. I fucked with it. And low key, and you know what else? as for good as they job that they did of that, I low key believe Valdez and Lopez deserved something.
They did.
I believe they did deserve something because that's a co-main that's pretty big and it has history.
Mm-hmm.
Valdez was a guy who was on like pound for pound list. He was beaten by a pound for pound guy. So I mean, in the sport of boxing, we want to keep these keep their status elevated. I was going to
I know. I mean, Blue Nose told us that fight's like at 132 or something. Oscar's team wanted, but I feel like the winner should definitely get Navarrete in the fall. You know what I mean? Like,
definitely.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's a no brainer. Even though it's a little higher.
But that's what I'm talking about. Like, if that's going to build up a future fight, then kind of add something to this. Like, I'm not saying they needed a whole 30-minute like. But y'all could have had like a 10-minute
face-off. You want WBC to make them a belt?
No, I mean, shit, at this rate, these motherfuckers be making everybody belts and crowns and bells and whistles. But I just felt like, and remember, this is on pay-per-view.
Right.
If this was just a regular ESPN card and this is a co-main, I'll be like, yo, this is a great co-main. Okay.
Real quick, to Rax in the comments, we were talking about the Maloney Nakatani is going to be the closer on the ESPN portion, on the televised. So it's not the
free version. Yeah,
the free version. The free version. That's all.
And Nakatani gonna beat the shit out of Maloney. So
yeah, absolutely.
So?
Oh, word 7, yeah. Blue 7 times your dollar. Damn right. Y'all, you better throw some money on Blue Nose. I'm telling you, throw it on the knockout. Throw it on the knockout. Yeah, if you want to be on some fuckery, put a little something on Valdez if you think they're gonna rob his ass again.
The pay-per-view.
So Rax, the main event, of course, is Haney Loma. Yeah. Then it's Valdez and Lopez, the co-main, and
the rematch.
The rematch. And then the third fight is Murataya versus Nakatilia.
That's a good fight. That's a dope. That should be a dope opener. I'm hoping it's a dope opener.
That's a good opener, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Maloney Nakatani along with Nico Ali are in the YouTube version.
Yeah, they could add it.
ESPN televised part. So
yeah, we definitely enjoyed some boxing that day.
Yeah, so in terms of the main event, so I know who we picking with Lomachenko and Haney. So P, I'll let you give your opinion. Like, who do you think is going to win?
I mean, I'll try. So I got five words: death by 1,000 cuts. Haney. Haney with the death by 1,000 cuts. He gonna jab that man's face in so bad. Come on, he don't
sound like a dude that just want to beat somebody up by jabs. Like this don't feel like a
there's gonna
Triple
be
G Lemieux fight.
No, but there's gonna be more. But wait, there's more.
Oh, Sam! Wow. Okay. Well, what else? What else we got?
Wait, there's more. There's gonna be some right hands. There's going to be some left hooks. There's going to be some bullying against the ropes. Like, he's going to straight bully him. Is he heavyweight? He going to feel like a heavyweight in there with the way he bullying you. Like, listen, I'm not giving, I give Loma his props, but that's where it stops because unless the judges want to be on some funny shit, this is going to be a beating. It's going to be one-sided. Like, I give Loma 3. I'll spot him 3 rounds. That's 4.
Wow.
4 if the judges want to be on some funny shit. No more. Like,
it's gonna be a washing, huh?
Do you see a knockdown or anything happening? Do you see Haney hurting Lomachenko? Like, do you see like a buzz? Like
I can see him buzzing him, but
what about stunning?
Not like a big. I don't think he's gonna really hurt him. But I can see him buzzing him. He's not like, listen, people want to talk
more Chop Floyd than Chop Cotto.
Yeah, well, shout out to Gritty. One rogue judge will score at 115, 113 Loma. See,
that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like,
much of these motherfuckers love them some Lomachenko. Yeah.
Hold on. Rax is saying, nah, Loma wins. I'm gonna be back when Loma wins. Nah, you better.
Okay, we'll see you back. No, but the thing is, this is Haney's last fight with Top Rank with no extension. That's like the Goodfellas Joe Pesci debt scene. Don't be. Why are you doing that? That's dangerous.
Exactly.
Against fucking Bob's golden child. You know what I mean? Like,
y'all niggas with these references today, yo.
But here's the thing: it's like if you fuck him over. Because there's still a chance he could come back for more fights under Top Rank. If you fuck him over now, he ain't coming back.
He's never coming back.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's a stupid thing to say. Oh, I'm fucking like. But Haney ain't not even going to leave it to that. He's going to beat him so bad, they're going to have to give it to him.
They have to, yeah.
Like, come on now. He's going to bloody him up. He's going to beat his up. Without, like, even if you don't knock him out, he don't got to knock him out. He's going to beat him up so bad. That's why I said.
That means he got to win, like, 10-0.
He's got a 10 to him.
Remember, this is boxing. They don't have to give you anything, nigga.
He's got a clearly 10 to him to get a 8-4 across the board. You know what I mean? Like, 7, you know,
he better treat Lomachenko.
They'll definitely do a 115, 113 already set. Yeah, like Brady said.
Like he's fighting Canelo, Katie Taylor hybrid final boss, nigga.
Yeah, like this. Like I said, it's gonna be 117, 111 Haney. Death by 1,000 cuts. He gonna get roughed up. Bro, get out of it. He gonna look like he needs to get him out of here. Whether he does or not, it don't matter. It's cool. He getting him out of here one way or another. So we seeing the end of Loma this weekend. Well, actually, maybe not the end of him because then sooner or later Shakur will pick up the pieces. But now Haney,
you can't sell a Shakur Lomachenko fight if Loma gets destroyed.
Exactly.
They don't want to do it anyway.
They'll push it. Come on.
Nah, I don't. This ain't a Rolly Ryan Garcia situation. Like, I don't think the money is going to be in there.
No, but see, here's how I look at it. I don't think it would be an immediate situation. How I think it would happen was Haney would drop the belts, move up to 140. Shakur fights for the vacant WBC belt. Loma fights for the vacant WBO belt, and it's a unification.
But didn't Haney say that he's not even 100% sure about going to 140? Like he's still trying to like.
I don't.
He hasn't made up his mind yet.
I mean, he's gonna leave.
Y'all are super confident in Haney. Y'all really think he's gonna win this? Like indisputably?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hands down.
Yes.
Dude, okay. You see how we felt how Tank was going to beat Ryan? How we were so sure that anybody we asked, Tank. That's literally this fight to us.
But what makes you that sure, though?
Have you seen? Come on. Did you see what Loma looked like in his last fight against a lesser fighter? Because Jermaine, shout out to Jermaine. No,
I mean Haney's a natural. I mean Haney will end up at 154 down the line. He's a big boy. I'm just saying he's big.
Haney's a better fighter than Jermaine.
And that's one thing.
Tools in the toolbox.
Some people on these messages and all these chats are saying, Loma's better than Haney. I'm like, that's not even true. I don't feel like I'm seeing that a lot. That Loma is technically better than Haney. His technical skills. I'm like, is that really true? I mean, yeah, the angles.
You know what? You really could. You could make an argument that Lomachenko is technically better than Haney. Like I don't think that's jumping out the window. I believe he has better footwork than Haney.
He had better angles, a little bit more pop, I guess. Even though he's small, I don't know.
I don't know if he has little more pop.
Not more pop. I mean, this thing with Haney's not feather fisted. Haney, he keeps him honest. You got to keep him honest, power. And
then you got to look at it too. Like the only really is the Linares fight.
The Rock.
But then one nigga got dropped in an even fight.
Yeah, it was close.
Other niggas got caught.
It was a flash knockdown, though.
Yeah.
It was.
I mean, does it matter if a motherfucker was even with you?
Yeah, it was close. It was a close fight. That was a dope fight. Yeah.
Pretty much, it's like they was going back to back, and he hit a flash kick and dropped the nigga. Like,
he got him.
Like, bow, but
fuck, you got me.
Yeah, like. It's not like he just put like niggas try to make it seem like it's a Broner Porter knockdown. Like, nah, like.
And the thing is, Loma can win this fight. I think there's a chance he could get some sneaky inside because I don't know. He's in the close range. He's kind of he's crafty.
Hold on, wait. So Rax, what up, Rax? So are you suggesting the Twitter poll for this week? What's worse, being dropped in an even fight, or getting hurt badly? In a fight you're winning, in a fight you're dominating.
In a fight that you won 10-2.
Yeah.
or not?
No, because we're doing it up to the moment, not the victory itself.
Yeah. I don't know what round that was, but he was definitely.
Is it better to get dropped in a fight in an even fight, or to get hurt bad in a fight you're dominating?
That you're winning comfortably or dominating, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, one or the other.
I mean, again, I think Loma could catch him something close, but I think, Haney got one of the best jabs in the business, man. Haney's jab is,
Lomachenko got a good jab too, bro.
Listen, Loma gonna try that footwork and try to pressure him, and he's just gonna get a right hand in his face all night.
Hey, Pilot. So since you, I know you've been talking in between them. Like, what's your prediction for this fight?
Yeah, my bad, yo.
I'm picking Haney. I mean, I said on an earlier episode, maybe late earlier this year, that I think I'm gonna keep calling Shakur and Haney for knockouts because I need these niggas to get some knockouts. Shakur got his, but I don't know if Haney's gonna get him this time. I want to ride with Android, but I can't see it. I mean, I'd love to see him make Loma quit on the stool like fucking Oscar did. I mean, that packed it Oscar, but that ain't gonna happen. I just think Haney will, like Kingpie said, Haney will win a decision comfortably. It might be a little close because of the situation of his last fight and shit, but I think Haney will get the decision.
Listen, we don't need to chase for the knockouts. This ain't Rolly. We're not signing up for KOs.
Or getting KO. Yeah, you're right.
I don't care about that.
I think it'll be like 116, 112, 117, 111, but I think Haney should win a unanimous decision. Or and there might be some scorecard fuckery. I just hope they don't hold that boy. He'll win this fight clearly, and I don't think he'll get robbed.
Word. LB, what about you, bro?
Wow. I feel like Haney. I'm calling Haney 11th round TKO.
Okay, calling for the knockout. That's what it is.
Because he has to put like the type of ass whooping. Because of what basically the type of ass whooping Haney talking about. He's talking about delivering. Is like from the Kambosos fight, the second fight.
Right. Yeah.
That's what I call an ass whooping.
That was a pure ass whooping. Like
I don't think it's gonna be such a jab thing. Shout outs to Gritty. I see you say Loma needs to stay in Haney's chest all fight.
Yeah, facts.
I feel that. I don't think the footwork angle game is gonna be a big deal in this fight. Hell, it wasn't that much of a big deal in the damn Jermaine Ortiz fight.
Hell no, it wasn't.
Because when you're dealing with, cause you gotta y'all gotta remember, when niggas be like really critiquing these dudes in these fights and these matches, niggas be thinking we hating and shit. But a lot of times that people are looking good doing things against the ops that aren't good at combating that. Everybody said Canelo improved because, after Floyd, he was looking better, this, that. But who was he really fighting? No one said he improved when he beat Laura.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to put that in context. Lomachenko looks great with the footwork when he's fighting against goddamn the tree monsters and shit, Groot looking ass. What's his name? Nakatani, the dude, the tall Japanese guy.
Nakatani.
Fucking Komei, like you do, fucking Rocky Martinez. Like really? Like come on, yeah, your footwork gonna look on point when you're going against guys like that. But when you have to fight fucking faster, younger guys, athletic dudes who are athletic, who could at least play any other sport and be successful, that shit ain't really popping like that. That footwork, that shit ain't fucking popping like that. And Devin Haney has good footwork.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like we're gonna get like a educated firefight.
Do you think Loma will give him some problems on the inside, LB?
Yes, because the thing is, Lomachenko, the only way Lomachenko is going to be in this fight if he trades and he make exchanges with Haney.
That's the only one, yeah.
If he tries to, real talk, Lomachenko going to have to get on his Pacquiao shit.
Yeah, I just
But
never.
he's gonna get roughed up. He's gonna get roughed up having to do that.
His face can get.
He's gonna expend more energy, but he'll get roughed up if he stays at the end of damn Devin's punches, trying to look like Sean Porter versus Granados.
Right.
So do you want him to do that and get picked apart? And the worst thing to see a athletic nigga get picked apart at a distance is like one of the worst things to see in boxing. That's up there with seeing a short nigga mollywop a tall nigga.
Hold on, Rax. Okay, with all your comments, Rax, I know Rax from, but do you think they're gonna stop Rigo? You think Loma's gonna end up making Haney quit
Hell
or something? No. I'm just wondering what, or it's gonna be a decision. You know what I mean? But I'm sorry because you really riding Loma here. So.
Wait, whoa, dude, these are some big statements. Loma versus Haney is gonna look like Loma versus Rigondeaux, but throughout 12 rounds.
First of all, no fight. No one should ever wish to have it look like Lomachenko Rigondeaux. Like don't ever put that bullshit in the air. Like that was a horrible fight. Like
that take is like. I mean, I know some like niggas had a hot takes, but that was this like a motherfucker like he dropped the damn pizza out the oven type of take. Like, chill, dude.
I'm ordering this shit. It better not be looking like no fucking Lomachenko Rigondeaux fight.
It don't need to look like a Rigondeaux fight. Period. Yeah. It only could look like the damn say how.
Yeah, I don't want none of that bullshit.
Don't even like. Why the fuck we even bringing Rigondeaux? You notice I was just avoiding that name this whole time. This nigga's like, nah. This podcast is too entertaining. Haha. Let me just mention Rigondeaux. Nah, yeah, like no, nigga, chill. Like, I'm gonna be back after the fight, bro. I'm telling you, yo, like, dude, we welcome anybody. Like,
I mean, you better be back after Loma loses too.
Yeah, because niggas be talking about, I'll be back.
We expect you around this time next week, Rex.
Yeah. Show the fuck up, because if Lomachenko wins, he moves up into like top like.
He probably goes back into the top 5 again at least.
Pound for pound, he goes up there like maybe top 5, like might be number 5, like really, like
yeah.
And his all-time great ranking jumps up significantly.
I still don't want to hear that nigga ever compared to Sweet Pea or Floyd again, because before they were saying he was better than Sweet Pea and Floyd, and
he had a chance to overtake them niggas when you look at his career. Like seriously, with the momentum Lomachenko had, but he couldn't get the right fights. He wasn't getting no unifications at 130. The Mikey Garcia fight didn't happen.
At 126, he was pulling people, I think Gary Russell Jr. was one of his best wins, and I don't think he was a champ. That was for a vacant belt, right?
It is his best.
It is his best win.
You think it's his best win still?
Yeah, easily. Yeah.
Because look at this. I mean, and the sport ain't moving fast enough. Like, we don't know how good Jermaine Ortiz is gonna become. I wish he would tell us that, maybe come on the interview, nigga. But
I know, right?
like, yeah, I mean, nigga took his time through that artwork,
But LB,
you'll get a knockout in your next fight though if that happens. But
LB, you didn't give your prediction, bro.
I said 11th round TKO, 11th round KO for Haney.
Right.
I would just because we were just talking so much shit. Like, I wanted to just talk about like how the fight gonna put some more, like, put the boxing element into it, the strategy and shit. But I know Gritty and Rax was here talking about how shit was gonna be, and we was all over the place. I know Gritty had a comment in here. One of these.
He said,
"Top rank extension."
Yeah. Okay. Why you?
Yeah, I agree with Gritty saying Haney against him, sign them top ranking extension papers. Low key because
I got Loma coming out of this fight. I feel like Loma's gonna stay active, keep him put pressure on Haney, kind of shock him a little bit and win on the scorecard.
Okay.
Lomachenko only, you know what? That's not a bad take.
Because he's gonna pressure him. He's gonna pressure him, and Haney's not gonna be,
he's gonna have to pressure him.
He's not gonna catch on right away, so he's probably gonna lose the first maybe 4 rounds. And then it's gonna be a battle.
Dude, Lomachenko. If Lomachenko wins 6 rounds, he wins the fight.
He's a slow starter.
That's why I kind of fuck with your take. But I don't think, I just don't think Lomachenko will be in a position where he wins 4 rounds in a row.
Well, and he always starts slow. You got to remember, he starts slow. You know, he always takes time to down.
You don't think
think
Haney can hurt him like that?
Yeah, it's pretty much. Yeah, that's true. And
he's gonna start fast. I'm telling you. Look, Lomachenko is gonna have to go balls to the wall, pause, all out to fucking have a chance in this fight. It might take up energy, but this is the thing. When you train to go all out and come forward in this, you don't know, you're getting reactions from your sparring partners. You don't know how your actual opponent is gonna take it. Mm-hmm. We've seen dudes stay in front of Haney and give and get with him. We've seen Jojo Diaz fight dude. So it's not impossible.
He landed Joe Diaz landed a sick left on Haney. I saw a clip of it today. He landed a nice. I mean, I was watching that fight with Jojo versus Haney, and I was like, if somebody with some power and a bigger, lightweight,
maybe faster hands, better footwork.
Yeah,
and
I mean, it can happen. I mean, that's why I can't. I'm not shitting on nobody that's saying Lomachenko could win. Lomachenko has a chance. I feel it's 60-40. I don't see no fucking Lomachenko fucking Rigondeaux type of fight. Nah, nigga.
Slow down. Yeah,
slow the fuck down.
Yeah, I mean, of course,
respectfully.
Haney versus. I mean, obviously, I was there. Haney versus Joe Diaz is still was still a great fight to actually watch live. It was a fucking great fight, you know. But in terms of what I'm thinking, I mean, my prediction is, I mean, Lomachenko saying there should only be one champion. Haney is this is not going distance. He's repeatedly saying this that he doesn't want to go distance. So I know Haney's gonna come up with that fire in his eyes because Haney kind of lost something in his punching. Because of the shoulder surgery that he got a couple years ago, I mean, he still hasn't kind of regained.
He got a knockout since, right?
No, he hasn't got a knockout since that. You know, since he got the surgery. But it's not like Haney can't punch. I mean, Haney has a KO of the year, from a year back. I've seen Haney stop people. Haney, his last 2 knockouts, he sent someone to the hospital, and he sent somebody, and he broke somebody's orbital. So
and that guy Antonio Moran, he actually made a comeback. He was on. I was watching he won the Pro Box Last Chance tourney. So that KO but that was his last actual KO.
And Abdullayev, who he stopped afterwards,
he retired him.
He stopped Linares.
Yeah. So Haney is capable of stopping people. I mean, I think now it's Haney just needs to actually believe they can actually do it. Like LB said, like he did in the second Kambosos fight. Really, bite down and put the foot in his ass like he's supposed to.
The only reason Kambosos didn't get stopped in the Haney fight was because pride.
Yeah,
pride. The only thing, because he couldn't take another L in that same arena, or whatever, or the same country
in front of his people. It's Australia. In front of
he couldn't take that again. He couldn't look like he didn't want to try. So he tried a little more, got beat up a lot more. Mm-hmm. And I don't know what he's doing right now.
I know he's fighting Maxi Hughes, but I fuck with, even though Kambosos was in the lane calling him a rat and all that stuff, I do fuck with Kambosos. He got a little heart. He do got a lot of heart, you know.
Yeah, he has heart though, but he fucked around. He tried to avoid Haney, and then he left him.
I'm saying the tail, when Tail had him dead, Tail female in the 10th round had him dead to rights, but that dude just had a fucking, he had that.
Maybe T.O. didn't have pneumonia or wherever the fuck he was fighting.
a hole in his throat. Pause.
Yeah, maybe he could have finished him off. Who knows?
But I'm
fucking coulda, woulda, shoulda been.
Yeah. What you got, Pat? What you got?
But for sure, I honestly think that Haney is going. I think it's gonna be Haney's signature because Haney has a chip on his shoulder and he's gonna fight like that. And I think he's gonna put his foot in Lomachenko's ass. It's not going to be close. I honestly think it's going to become one of those increasingly beatings. It will start minor, and then it gets to the point where Lomachenko's just catching heat. Because, like I said, Lomachenko didn't look all that good against Jermaine Ortiz, especially when he got drugged deep in the fight. And only Ortiz,
he lost that fight, but he won at least 5 rounds.
And this thing, okay, we talked about all the experience Loma has. You know how many Ortiz 12-round fights he was in before that? 0.
Yeah, and that's what made that.
And athleticism and size and power could take you there against certain fighters, bro.
Right. But I mean, I think Lomachenko is going to lose probably like a 9-3 or 10-2 type of decision to Haney. Like, I mean, Haney's gonna put his foot in his ass. Now, do I see a knockdown? I would love to see a knockdown, but Lomachenko does have a chin, so he's not the easiest guy to knock down. I mean,
yo, quick question for y'all: who you think got more to prove, Haney or Loma right now?
Haney
in this fight.
Haney, easily Haney, because Lomachenko's already a 3-division champion, so it's like, Lomachenko has his wins. Haney needs that signature win, like, because niggas don't.
I think they both need a signature win. Like, if your fucking signature win is beating up the groundhog.
Because
10
honestly,
years ago,
this win would solidify Loma forever. And
yes,
niggas wouldn't fuck with him. And this win for Haney, he get the belts, but niggas, I still feel like niggas are still shit on his name for some reason. Even if he do win,
because this is because of the whole Tank thing. I mean, that's a whole different scenario. Like, but in terms of like giving Haney his respects, because like Haney was put through a lot of bullshit with Lomachenko and Top Rank in the WBC. So that's what I'm thinking. Like, this win will probably mean a lot to him more than Lomachenko beating Haney. Like, Lomachenko doesn't, to him it's just like another name. If he beats him, like, great, he gets his belt.
Nah, it's dude. Bro. You know how they try to make Fury like the greatest heavyweight ever for beating a guy in Wilder that niggas constantly shit on and say not skilled? If fucking Lomachenko beats Haney and it's like a clear win, they'll never let you hear the end of it.
I know this. I know Twitter, boxing Twitter will lose.
It will be his best win. Like honestly, like the Turbo Fist is a good win, but since Turbo Fist isn't active like that, and then it's not like he has a crazy big win himself. So it's a good win, but it's not like how Lomachenko looks as a win for Teofimo.
I can see that.
You know what I mean? So, and they're just dying to give Lomachenko some extra praise. Well, I don't think the boxing industry itself likes Haney like that either.
Bob Arum, you know how like Loma said I want undisputed so bad. I feel like Bob Arum wants it just as much as Loma or more. You know what I'm saying? Like Bob Arum loves that dude, man.
Of course. Because now he hold all the, because he he doesn't hold all the lightweight belts now because Haney signed to him. But
because we're gritty. I mean, it is in the back of my mind. Like this thing, Haney got all the belts. This dude Bob got the 135 pound for pound lightweight. The future phenom. Already pound for pound Shakur and Loma. That fight's already made, and so. I'm just worried a little bit, but I just hope they don't. I don't think they'll screw that man. I just hope not.
No, because I think the reason why the boxing, like a lot of like the boxing higher ups don't fuck with Haney because Haney got it from the mud. Like that's not cliche. Haney really got it from the mud, from fighting in fucking Mexico as a teen and doing all that shit. And he was over into signing the shit with.
But see, that's the weird shit. Like it seems like Haney did everything the hard way, and they hate him for it because I feel like if somebody from another country or a white boxer was brought up the same way Haney was, same fight, same circumstances, all that shit, he would be like America's darling.
Right. And it made it worse because Haney is rich. Haney was rich when Eddie signed him because he made a shitload of money with Eddie. That's the thing. And niggas they don't like that he made all this money at such a young age. Like, it's not just that. Like, literally, Devin got it from the fucking mud, and people will still find a way to shit on him for whatever reason.
He got money for the Cambosos fights. Like, he still got paid good. Like,
yeah,
not like it's just the whole intangibles going over there and all that shit. But
yeah,
so it's like niggas don't like that. Like, when you seen the whole Max Kellerman tweet back then with the whole "you're not a champ." Like, he didn't want to say undisputed.
Yeah.
Like little shit like that, little digs like that. So
Yeah.
I know the culture. So to answer Rome's question, I feel like it's big for both. It's even to me. Like if Haney wins this, that makes any fight with Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis bigger.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'll be honest, like the sport is due for two Black American like young superstar boxers that have a big fight.
They don't do that shit no more, huh?
We don't get this enough. Like, oh my God. And that's why Tank Spence was supposed to be a big not Tank Spence. Crawford Spence was supposed to be a big deal. And I know I keep hearing the little rumors, but fuck all that. Like,
it should have been happening.
Yeah, like
no, I mean,
if they're not the ones to do it, give me two younger niggas and let them fucking do it. Pause.
It's just because the Mexican, Latino, the green print, right? Floyd.
Dude, you always had look. They're like they're over
the Hispanics.
They're overselling this whole Mexican Latin shit. Like they act like no other country or people like fucking fights. Like, we get it. Mexicans love boxing. Latinos love boxing. Yes, we get it. They're getting to the point they'll match them up with anybody and act like that's the new wave. They'll be like, well, fuck, we got Mexicans versus niggas, Mexicans versus Puerto Ricans, you know what? Mexicans versus Japanese are good fights.
No, like Rack said about the Conlon, Mexican British, because you're getting two Mexican.
Yeah, dude, you get Mexican. That's the next one.
You're getting two 126 title fights the same day with Conlon and Lopez and fucking Laura Wood on the same day. Mexican British, that's another feud.
Dude, they're making Mexico British the new Mexico Puerto Rico.
Yeah, now
that's what they're doing.
No offense, but sorry, but the Puerto Rican thing ain't not yet.
What? Just wait until they get fucking Mexico versus Russians. That's the next one. Shout outs to what's that nigga you fucked with, Pat Gradovich?
Oh, Gradovich? Yeah.
Gradovich, yeah.
Yeah, but
that's all I have to say on that.
But yeah, like the main event's a hell of a fight, obviously, and then like I said, this card actually has good fights on it. Like there's two pay-per-view fights. The co-main, of course, is Oscar Valdez and Adam Blue Nose Lopez 2. The rematch where Blue Nose drops Valdez in the second round and is actually winning the fight on one of the cards. Where Valdez, and
in most people's eyes, fuck that.
Yeah, in most people's eyes, where Valdez returns the favor, returns the knockdown, and then the referee kind of stops it where it should have not stopped it. Which prompted like this is premature. So this was a rematch 4 years in the making. Because Valdez now they're at 130, and Valdez is not coming off the loss to Shakur, and then of course,
a bunch of other tough fights.
Yeah, and then of course Lopez, has been having wars all over the place. Since that fight. So I mean, and of course, you've heard us interview Adam Lopez. Like he wants this fight. Like
friend of the show,
and we was saying that anyone who's interviewed with us, they're gonna knock out in their next fight. So let's hope that he keeps that streak alive.
Congratulations, nigga.
Early gangs. So fuck it. Let's just get moving along. What round do you see Lopez getting the knockout in?
Is it a 10 round or a 12 round? But either way, I think I will pick probably round 9.
8.
I'm going for that Katie Taylor round at 4.
No, if he puts him away in 4, I'll be fucking shocked. I mean, but he did.
This is a 10 round. I checked box rate. 10 rounder.
Okay, it's a 10 rounder. Okay, so yeah,
he gonna put him out at 4. Perfect time.
It should be 12. Whatever. It should be 12, but that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, P, what do you think?
I feel like I'm in a danger zone right now. This. I feel like I'm in a room where niggas who get banned from the bodega go.
I mean, like I said, it would be a
timeout room.
You get banned from the bodega. It's like, damn, this shit kind of scary in here.
Yeah.
I mean, you got NBA players toting guns like they water pistols in there, nigga. Like,
yo, that nigga raw. I fuck with that nigga. No, yo, I honestly, I know he beat the fuck out of his homeboy as soon as he cut off the live. I know he was
Homeboy
like,
tried to move the fucking phone. What you talking about?
I know he was like, nigga, you just cost me $149 million.
That nigga pulled out the gun faster than damn the chick from The Quick and the Dead, yo. Like,
No. Low key hold on, we can talk about this till Pete come back. But low key,
They got Vinny.
No. Pete's probably not
Look,
gonna
I'm here.
okay.
no, like this is because like we was.
Nigga, we asked you a question and you ain't
No, and
saying
I already gave my answer. I said 8th round.
Oh yeah, you know you got time. It took a while to reply.
No, I said the 8th. After you said the 9th, I said I'm going 8th. So
I thought that was LB that said.
Oh, nigga, that was an ad lib you had there, nigga.
Yeah, I thought LB said 8th. I was like,
I said 8th.
I haven't even said anything yet. I just asked y'all like what round y'all see Lopez knocking him out.
Anyways, yo, we first of all, I'm gonna just say real quick, I'm not cutting John Morant no slack because that nigga seen the nigga on live and then went and grabbed the gun and then showed it. And then the nigga
And real quick, his friend tried.
The nigga had to stop. The nigga was like, yo, nigga, what the fuck?
We'll get to John Morant because let's get to the rest of this card, bro.
Sorry, his friend tried.
Yeah,
But yeah,
fuck John
so the
Morant
room
and
we said
Grizzlies.
4 rounds. Pat said 9.
Yeah.
King P said 8.
Yeah.
Pilot.
I'll say
Scroll up.
10 Blue Nose. Pitbull.
10?
All around. Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna go 7 round again, but this time it's gonna be Lopez.
Right. And then for the pay-per-view opener, you got, we got Jeremiah Nakatia, who of course is coming off beating the fuck out of Miguel Burchell. Like it was so bad. It was
such a brutal beating. God damn.
Yeah, like and then Raymond Maratoya, who's still undefeated and who had a hard fight, if I'm not mistaken.
He got dropped. He got dropped.
Yeah, he got dropped. Yeah. So it's like, this is a fight. This is like a gut check fight.
Yo, I got a question for y'all. Do they announce the referees before the fight or like the day of the fight?
I mean, for the main event, they'll announce the referee.
Let me check this about. They don't have it yet.
For the Valdez Blue Nose fight, if they got the same nigga running their back, that's kind of fucked up.
We won't know. We won't know the ref for that until part of the fight. But they'll.
Yeah. I don't need that jinxing. I don't need that energy right now, please.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how they choose the refs. Like, what the fuck? They just draw names? Like, what the fuck?
I just hope we see Steve Willis. We need Steve Willis.
It depends on the area. It depends on the city that they're fighting in. Because every state commission is different. Every there's different refs for different cities. So that plays a part in it. The city that they're in.
Okay.
And then
Rack said they announced refs during fight week. Yeah, you'll probably hear something like maybe Thursday.
Yeah, I don't think Michelle had anything wrong with the spine because the spine didn't stop him from catching all those punches that he was catching.
No, Michelle got sent to the hospital 2 fights in a row. Lopez knocked this nigga out bad. I mean, Valdez knocked this nigga out bad, cold, and then
Nakatia beat the shot out of him. Yeah, that wasn't his spine. Like that motherfucker was getting hit on the chin and was all over the place. Like Nakatia was lighting him up. Like
Defense failed in that fight, yo.
Yeah, his defense failed. Like, I
don't even want to see him box no more. Like, you can't take no 2 beatings like that. Like a knockout of the year and then a beating of the year the next fight. Like,
No. So I mean, Marita and Nakatia, like that should be a knockout. Like I'm expecting a firefight in that one. Like someone is going to get knocked out. Because Nakatia.
Oh, because Rax is going in with the spine, yo. Like, was it some shit that was said on the telecast that said like Burchell had like spine problems or something? Because
I never heard that one rumor. Not even.
It could be all types of reasons a motherfucker ain't moving correctly.
And
like Burchell had the best defense or best movement in the first place.
Yeah, because I never heard that one thing about that motherfucker's spine. Like it ain't. I know what I'm watching. I saw.
But that's what I'm saying. You're saying it. They know they ain't say shit. You can look at the fight, but he looked so bad. It could be anything though. Like how do you know? Like when someone's spine is fucked up in a boxing match. I mean, fucking Tyson said his back was broken after a fight. It didn't look broken to me, but
yeah, he knocked out 18 and fucking won. That was the fight, like Clifford 18.
Yeah, like yo, somebody like, and I'm not even saying excuses, but like he dude has to come out himself and say that, or at least somebody reputable, like.
And racks too. Like it doesn't if your dudes if the footwork is messed up too. Because remember, boxers, like they all have a certain number of fights, and they do accumulate damage. Sometimes you take you take an accumulated beating and a bad knockout. It could just simply be that it was not his spine.
No, I don't know. He looked bad
neurologically fucked.
That the Valdez Burchell, I watched like the second, third round. I picked up a little late, but I just know like he looked weird, lethargic. And the same fight with Nakatila was just fucking. I mean, so many gifs off that fight. He was rocking his shit, bro. God damn.
Yeah, the footwork is messed up. It could be a lot of reasons, but yeah. Until someone says it was his spine, it's not his spine. It's just probably punishment. It's probably accumulated punishment that's probably taking hold.
Yeah, I ain't gonna start giving we can't just make up excuses for a motherfucker. Like,
I mean,
okay, what's stopping us from saying he had a corn on his pinky toe that fucked up his movement?
Just don't pull the Manny Pacquiao excuse. Come on, y'all.
Yeah.
And then at least let Pacquiao. But Pacquiao said it himself though. Like,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, at least he's saying it. Like, you can't have a random nigga on a ring gang chat and just be like, "Hold on, man, that nigga ain't wear his lucky tennis shoes that day when he ran at the park after the weigh-in."
Something wrong with his spine, huh?
Yeah, it wasn't
the link to that, Rax. Show me something on that.
Yeah, like it's not his spine.
Spine. Yeah, he was getting jabbed up too much, and his spine got frozen by punches. That could happen.
You turn that nigga to a centipede.
Yeah,
folded that nigga up.
Yeah, like shit. Like
treated that nigga.
New. I've never heard that motherfucker say spine. Like what?
Treated that nigga like lawn furniture.
Yeah, I know what I saw. I know what I saw, and I saw a guy that was probably just took too much punishment and it was taking hold. That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, like what is it? Okay, all right. Last question before we move from Spinegate. Spinegate. Is there any fight that you could? I mean, because look, Ring Gang, we watched some fucking fights. Mm-hmm. Is there any fight that you could reference to us where a motherfucker looked just as bad as Burchell and he had a back problem?
Yeah.
So maybe I could just paint a visual in my head. I'm creative, so I could kind of run it together. Like, okay, because Burchell just looked like a guy who was just past it and got his ass whooped.
Yeah, he was shaky baby. That's pretty much.
She never boxed again, but he's seems like he's still training. But he ain't fought since. But
hold on, okay, wait. You can see very clearly that the muscle around his spine is distorted. The muscles from the sole of his right leg down to his waist and his back are all stiffed up. Bro has extreme muscle spasm. God damn, nigga, what TV? Was this like a fucking 1,000-inch TV, nigga? Like.
Yeah,
what were you doing? Like, are you Superman?
Yeah, I gotta reject that because there was no reports of anything with this motherfucker's spine or anything like that. It's simply because he just took too much punishment. Like it's
like something. Why is it so noticeable to you? Like, bro, like give me some. You see some lotto numbers, bro. Like, what you got to give us, son? Like real shit, because God, I never seen that much detail in some shit like that. Like, really?
Yeah, it wasn't.
Oh my God! Like, and there's no medical report.
Yeah, like none. Like this shit would have been leaked if there was anything. There was nothing. The only thing people was like, "God damn, Burchell should retire," or Nakatiev put his foot in his. That was the gist of everything.
Yeah, like all this shit is new. Like, damn, like that's some shit. Like when niggas just put the egg weights in the gloves and this and that. Like. Mm-hmm. But you ain't even like you needed to drop like a screenshot in the chat or something, bro. Like,
and then also too. I mean, obviously, they have the free part of the pay-per-view where you got Junto Nakatani and Andrew Maloney fighting for a bantamweight title, and because that, and of course that should be a great fucking fight. I mean, that one. I mean, unfortunately for Andrew Maloney, he's probably going to get his ass whooped in that fight, like bad.
That deserved to be on the real card, though.
It does. I mean, but I guess
for it being a title fight too.
Yeah, I get. I mean, Top Rank is probably like, let's give him one fight on there, and then and then that. I mean, but it should be a pay-per-view.
They always stiffen one brother. Pause.
There's always
you notice that? Like, you see how PBC like Charlos, both y'all getting main events.
Yeah. Exactly.
Other niggas, I'm trying to think what other brothers, but at least with them, but man, like it always with the Maloney's is always on some like, hey, one of you niggas get an undercard fight, other nigga get a main event. One nigga get a damn off televised card fight, one nigga gets a YouTube fight. It's like, yo, kid, like what the fuck is going on? Like can y'all don't run these niggas back to back or nothing? Like,
exactly. So
it's just crazy. One nigga gets matched up hard, the other nigga gets matched up like super easy. Shit never fails. Like y'all just be wanting that family to be like, geez.
Yeah, and I feel, and I say Andrew Maloney is an entertaining fighter though, but Nakatani is gonna put his foot in his ass, and it's not gonna be pretty too. But it is what it is, man. Then of course, Top Rank, has its prospects: Floyd Diaz, Nico Ali, Abdullah Mason, and then one of Fernando Vargas' sons. He has like 3 sons. They be fighting almost every fucking week.
Yeah. The one that fought Saturday, the one that fought this past Saturday might be the fraud, but this one seems good. This one, Emiliano seems good.
Isn't this Emiliano Vargas? I think.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He's good.
Emiliano Vargas.
He gets hit sometimes, but he's good.
That motherfucker. I swear, his sons make me feel old because me and LB watched this nigga, his father, do his thing. Back in the 90s, like late 90s, and this nigga has sons now and they fighting, man. It's making me feel fucking old.
And I do think Haney has the guy Amari Jones who's fighting some dude this dude Pacino Hill who he's fighting is like 9-2, but he be fighting some crazy 6-rounders. So it's a good, Amari Jones is one of those 9-0 niggas that's supposed to be special. So we'll see. It might be a good fight. It might low key a good fight. Anybody listening that likes to watch that.
Obviously if you want to watch the free version, I think that starts at like 6 something Eastern time. Before the pay-per-view. Hey, if you want to sit there and watch that, might as well. Top Rank is actually put a good decent night of boxing. So
damn. So like right after the Katie Taylor shit, then
there's
no break. Wow. So
no break.
Niggas gotta have a nap, they lunch, all that shit figured out. Like
hell yeah,
it's boxing holiday for real. So you're gonna be just watching like.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you need it, but at least now, like you got big fights. I mean, obviously, some of these
boxing's overdue for like a serious boxing weekend. We've been having a minute.
It's been a while. We ain't got a double like a weekend of just straight, nonstop
straight heat, like where you're like, okay, I could see a good co-main and main event at the UK card. I could see some good preliminary fights. Then
it's the only, and then the good thing is, for how Pat hates it, it's the only main card at nighttime. There's nothing else to compete. There's no Showtime or no the zone shit.
As it should be. Like fuck all this damn remix.
It's all the belts. We gotta say it's all the belts on the line here. Belts matter.
You better hope nothing's competing. Shit,
right? Belts matter still somewhat. You know what I'm saying? Like this matters. All the belts. Come on. Man.
Yeah. So because they gotta make sure they sell some pay-per-views with this. That's why I'll make sure I buy it. If you don't, I'm pretty sure. Your local Dave and Buster's or whatever will probably have this fight too, or you can watch it for free $99 like some people do on here. Oh man, though. But yeah, I think that's about it. In terms of everything that we want to discuss. So some final thoughts before we get up out of here because I think I have my midnight snack craving is coming in. I need to go get that. So
midnight snack, nigga.
Hell yeah, nigga! Like, I need that. I need some sugar.
I'm ready for some midnight sleep. So
Pete, you find your final thoughts, bro, so you can get your midnight sleep.
I know, thank God. But you know what I'm saying?
Damn, no sleeping beauty ass nigga. Take your little light skin ass on, ho. Like,
man needs to sleep. Man needs to sleep. But these fights won't put me to sleep this weekend. So that's all I know. So
what if it looked like Loma versus Reagan? Yeah,
I still won't put me to sleep. So.
Damn.
Stay up for these fights. So I'm looking forward to this weekend. So undisputed, the rightful crown. You know, he has the belts. Now he just needs the crown from Loma. Just snatch it from him. So
the media crown.
You know what I'm saying? He only gave him the crown so he could shoot it off his fucking head. So I'm ready for it. So other than that, you know where to follow us. Ring Gang. You know, we're gonna cover all the fights. So you know what I'm saying? You know where to find us at ringgangradio.com, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. So keep rocking with us. We got more content coming. So you know what it is.
Yes, sir. Rome, your final thoughts. This nigga's probably rolling up. Pilot, your final thoughts.
Great show, really great show. Shout out to Rax and all the comments. You know, we appreciate it. I don't got much. It's gonna be, you know, we're hoping for the best with this pay-per-view. It's a chess match. Literally, the poster art is a chess match, and it is, you know, hopefully it's just a dope fight. You know, if you love boxing, you'd be watching this weekend, and you'd be fucking with us. That's all I got. You know where we at.
Yes,
Ring Gang Radio.
So, Rome, are you ready to give your final thoughts?
Who, me?
Yeah, you. I called you out.
Yo, you already know who the fuck it is. Your boy Rome Top 5 and this bitch Ring Gang, nigga. We'll see y'all niggas on Thursday.
Yes, sir.
Finna talk some shit, nigga. I got some shit to talk.
That's what it is. AOLB, your final thoughts?
No.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm feeling a little King P-ish with the sleeping. Like, men need this. The light skinned niggas need their sleep, yo.
Yeah,
like,
I didn't know goats go to sleep, nigga.
I mean, we got to, man. We do a lot of goating. But yeah, like, shit, my hands are sore as fuck. Like the odds of them training two naturally left-handed southpaws back to back in one day, like it's just like so that's just crazy. So the week is starting off on some different shit. So I'm feeling confident about the two knockouts we gonna get in these mains and co-mains.
Mm-hmm.
And the surprise of the week would be Taylor getting knocked out. So yeah. Let's keep that energy going. Knockouts. Boxing needs more knockouts at the top level. R.I.P. Emmanuel Stewart, because he always used to like emphasize that.
Yeah.
I've never forget when he was speaking on the Dawson Pascal fight and really going in on that shit. Like,
no, Manny Stewart used to always call that shit on HBO. I mean, and sometimes it was obvious, but even, you know, when before the broadcast started and he'd have his little breakdown, he was always usually right, like 95% of the time.
Yeah, legend. And if a knockout wasn't happening, he'd be saying it need to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I like that shit. So yeah, so R.I.P. him and
the GOAT,
and just his memories alive when you motherfuckers knock niggas out at the top level. So yes, keep his memory alive. Stewart is still alive when y'all niggas knock people out at the top level. So hopefully we get that this weekend. We got more shit on the way. We got a Forgotten Fade article that's just, you know, we getting it out of producer hell.
Yeah, developmental
hell.
Yeah,
like a Meg movie.
It's like 80% written. It's like 80% written, but it's one of those things is, you know, sometimes even I have like, you know, type of block where you like you write and you're like, damn, like, you know, you don't know what to write, and you know, but yeah, it's coming. You know, it's just it's rare that it happens. Pause. Yeah.
But yeah, you know, niggas be busy, yo. Like, it's a lot of shit that go on. So it's just we bigger than a podcast. You see all this shit we be doing. So like more shit's on the way. Definitely some more artwork's on the way. More animation is on the way. Me and Prolific gonna start something else real soon. He sent me some images, so gotta get some unboxing animation shit going. And get that vibe back. I'm kind of not into the whole doing the long animated shit now. Like, we gave y'all niggas movies and shit. We gonna keep it a little simple now. So
however, though, if you want to put some money behind it, donate and put some money behind it, you know, money will change the minds, and you know, things written and animated real,
and it makes shit come quicker. Y'all see the shit faster.
Definitely, yeah. And I'm not even gonna say pause because money do make you come quicker. Fuck that.
Nah, now you gotta say pause because you said it a little too.
I said it too blatant, but
yeah, it was a little too fluid, nigga.
Oh man, but yeah, y'all got some suggestions or animation ideas? Yeah, you make you put a monetary donation with that idea, and then we definitely could discuss something and get some shit going. But we're just gonna have some fly shit. Trying to get this album done with me and Rome set up for the summer. And get that popping off. Give y'all niggas some new music for a minute. You know what I mean? It's been a while, but we got some shit coming on, in the pipeline that, the label about to get squared away. So, get that shit done and more music shows, more rants. Make sure you tune in on Thursday. We're gonna have some rants, so if y'all got some shit to talk about, kick it with us on Thursday at 10. More interviews on the way. Anybody got suggestions, want some people, let us know. And just keep rocking with us. And like I said in the beginning of the cast, if holla at me for the artwork sale, first come, first serve, whoever serious or fuck with it, and you know what it is. But yeah, if you're on Twitter, shoot me the email, whatever message, and we get it going. But great cast. I shout out to everybody in the chat, everybody who showed up, Rome, King P, Pilot, Pat. We haven't had like a real hardcore boxing discussion in a minute. And it just felt good. Just get into boxing without all the fuckery and media bullshit. So it was good episode, good podcast. I don't have nothing else to say. Tell everybody.
Yeah, just to wrap things up. Yeah, this we're everywhere. Just type in Ring Gang Radio on your Google. And obviously it'll take you where you need to be, especially our website and our YouTube. Just make sure our YouTube. You listen, like, comment, subscribe. And you tell your friends to do the same, and we can all be friends. Because they said, we're posting some more shit in there. We posted that short of LB bodying Rome, and they got some views. I think it's still 100% likes, and it's like 20 something, some 25, 26 likes or whatever.
Nigga, fuck you, nigga.
Hey, nigga, that wasn't my idea, nigga.
I mean, we putting more. Hold on, you said, but that's on YouTube.
Yeah, the short, nigga.
Hold on, how many views you said it had?
Let's take a look at it right now. It has currently 1,777.
God,
you know what? We finna run it back this weekend, nigga.
Yeah, I put 2 more videos up on TikTok as well. So make sure you following the Ring Gang on TikTok. I mean, knockouts, you gonna get knockouts, interview clips, animation, training, all of that shit. So
yeah. We'll definitely hope to get you some more interviews, because obviously just Ring Gang, we got the hottest interviews, man. So you definitely, you just don't know who we might get next, though. But whoever we get, you can guarantee that our interviews are always gonna be hot. You know what I'm saying?
And it's gonna be their best interview.
It's gonna be the best interview.
We literally could have the podcast called Best Interviews.
Yeah, exactly.
And knowing and if people who really hear the interviews, you couldn't really disagree.
Facts.
Best interviews. You want to know everything about a fighter? Listen to a Ring Gang interview.
Facts. So yeah, like I said, just like LB said, it was good to get on some boxing shit, for this coming week, whatever. So we're just hoping that, hey, we get another fight of the year, and hopefully we get the fight of the year at the higher level, not just the opener like we did this week. And shout out to Sims and Akhmadev, man, because that hell of a fight. I might run that back maybe sometime tomorrow too, because I like that fight so much.
Yeah, put on that. I mean, 140 don't fail to deliver. That was fun. Actually, the whole PPC card was 140. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 140. Yeah, 140 is a solid number 2 to me, behind 154. Right now, it's 154, 140 are the top divisions in boxing today.
I think 126 is
for the last 2-3 years, actually.
Yeah, and I feel like 126 is kind of getting into that mix almost, but we'll see.
It's getting there. It needs that 126 and 135 just need a little bit more of a push.
A little something.
But 154,
135, I think is okay for the amount of names and the matches we're getting.
They're not.
I can't really shit on 135.
You know, they're not mixing it up. Although the lightweights are mixing it up. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
they mixing it up enough, but like it's more so than 147.
Yeah.
I wish 147 mixed it up as much as these damn lightweights. Shit.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Pat when they be damn fucking old man angry all the time.
Yeah. And I'm old man angry because you know I am an OG in this boxing shit. Like you know I can tell you I go back. I can talk about this internet boxing and everything like that. That only LB would probably understand. Like you know like Real Player or Cyber Boxing Zone and shit like that. Like that's the type of you know.
So like Eastside Boxing and shit.
Yeah, you know.
This is a Cyber Boxing Zone, motherfucker. You went back, like
exactly. Zone. Yeah, like you know, I'm an OG in this.
Nah, it's no the zone like commercials. Chill pilot.
Yeah. So I'm an OG. Like, I'm a real OG in this. So that's why like I have very strong opinions about things and how I judge things, how I judge fighters and fights and promotional outlets and all that shit, man. Because I've seen a lot of shit. I've watched a lot of shit, you know. And now, of course, I'm around a lot of this shit too. So it's like, yeah, it's very strong opinions. But I love this shit though. You know, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like boxing, bro. So except when the Eagles win the Super Bowl, of course. You know, that's like the same.
Nigga, stop.
Nigga, you shut up.
So hold on, wait. The Eagle, like, hold on, is all right. Last question for you, then, nigga. Your crazy ass.
Fuck the Eagles.
Besides that, is there not a boxing moment that could eclipse a Eagles Super Bowl win?
Nigga, they had Nick Foles win them a Super Bowl. Please, that doesn't mean
I'm talking
nothing.
about currently.
That doesn't mean nothing to nobody.
No, I'm talking about the Pat. I'm not asking Pilot about that shit. He'll be like, nah, nigga, like
that
this weekend was a Super Bowl moment.
Nick Foles Super Bowl should mean nothing to Pat.
So Pat, there's nothing in boxing that could happen this year, a result or a fight, whatever, that could eclipse a fucking whatever them niggas Super Bowl win.
Nigga, the tank fight was better than any fucking Eagles Super Bowl.
Nigga, shut up. I'm gonna mute you. I'm gonna boot you up. But the only thing that'll be comparable is if Joshua knocked out Tyson Fury.
Anybody knocking out Tyson Fury will be close.
Yeah,
no, for him and Joshua, because like Joshua been looking so mid lately. Like
Femi, that'd be. I mean, I love that.
Yeah, I mean,
Anthony Joshua knocking out Tyson Fury.
How about this, Pat? I mean, it might over marinated, but like either Wilder, AJ, or Bud Spence, like would that match it or nah?
Nah.
Hold on, so Joshua knocking out Wilder ain't a Super Bowl moment for you.
No, I need Joshua to knock out Fury.
Oh,
Fury is the
so that's the only boxing moment that comparable to the Super Bowl for you.
Nigga, remember Joshua and Fury not fighting and we get fucking Joshua Usyk and Fury Wilder 3. That shit.
I mean, I feel you. It's just I feel like there's so many way crazier, better moments. Like that's like if someone was like, and I'm not even a Dolphins fan, but if niggas was like, yo, what's comparable to the Dolphins winning the Super Bowl this year? And it would have to be like fucking like I don't know, Keith Thurman knocking out Crawford or some shit.
Yeah, see, I mean, because it has to be. Because remember, because Fury Joshua not happening.
Oh no, Benavidez knocking out Canelo would be a Super Bowl moment. Fuck that.
I mean, I enjoy it too, but you know, I enjoyed the Eagles Super Bowl one. But it has to be Joshua knocking Fury at the highest level. Fury having a 0. Like, okay, that's comparable because you know I've wanted that for a minute, and that was what we should have gotten. But you know the man decided that wasn't going to be. But I'm not bitter. You know, things will come in time. But yeah,
I hope we might see one or the other. But according to Rome, we'll probably see that knockout happen before Super Bowl.
Yeah, fuck Eagles and his fucking Bears, bum ass Bears. Niggas will probably go 4 and 13 or 14, whatever the fuck. Bum ass niggas. But yeah, so for myself, Pat Scorpio, the New England representative, for LB Shuttleworth, the God, the GOAT artist, for King P Bodega P, who's probably in La La Land right now, for Conscious Pilot, because he's who surprisingly isn't in La La Land, so, and then for Rome Top 5 aka Chicago Win, this has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.